The wonderful live stream where we play your games. And the cool part about today, we're actually going to play an older game that I played during one of these Let's Play Your Game live streams. And I recommended some changes to the developer, and he implemented them, and he wants me to play the game again. So I'm going to play the game again, and we're going to take a look at the changes he implemented and see if he followed instructions. Because, hang on. Sorry, got a text message that made me sad. We want to make sure he followed instructions, okay? All right, so we're going to play the 3 games. And by the way, guys, I wanted to say a huge, huge thank you to some new students here who joined the 2D art course. Alexander P., Larry, Marco, TK, Chris, Rick, Dave, Chris, Joseph, Emmett, Dimitro, Adam, Rob, Zach, Brandon, Marco, Joseph, Azier, and Zachary F. I wanted to say a huge thank you for joining the 2D Art Pro course. And guys, I'm going to just level with you here. I just figured I'd extend the sale. I don't usually extend sales, but so many of you showed up the last 3 days to check out the course, and it made me think like maybe I didn't tell people about it enough at the beginning of the sale, so I wanted to extend it by 5 more days. So typical 2-week sale. I usually do 2 weeks anyway, so we're going to have this run all the way till Tuesday next week. So feel free to check it out below, and it will definitely close on Tuesday next week. But hey, if you want to learn from an actual, time-featured game artist, that's me. My game Pinstripe was featured by Time Magazine. I was also featured by PC Gamer, Washington Post. So if you want to learn what's necessary for 2D art, check it out below. You get 25% off, and you're also going to get the 3D art program completely free, but only for this sale event, okay? Now, you might be wondering, and then I'll shut up, but you might be thinking, well, why not just go get a Udemy course? Why not just go get a Skillshare course or watch YouTube videos? I know what it's like to have content overload. I know exactly what it's like to have content overload. There's so many things that you can learn about 2D art and 3D art. But what's really cool about these courses, and the reason I'm so confident in promoting them, is because I'm going to tell you exactly what I know and what I've learned and what's worked for me in releasing 2 games on Steam that are 2D games that are at very positive. And then also my 3D game, which is currently a demo, but that's at very positive with over 1,000 reviews. You're going to learn from me and also my 3D artist, Felipe, who worked on Twisted Tower. So check it out below. Learn from actual indies in the trenches, not random people that haven't released games. So check it out below, and I'll also give you a shout out in the next live stream. Okay? Alrighty. Let's go ahead and jump right in to some beautiful, beautiful games. Thomas, you should make a course a subscription. Well, guys, I wanted to say this, and while we jump into Steam here. Oh, no, we don't want to jump into Steam Deck mode or whatever you call it. How do I exit this crap? Yeah, I don't want that crap. While we open this up, I've been thinking about starting some kind of a membership where we get to hang out in a private Discord, do private monthly calls. Maybe you guys can hang out with the podcast guests, ask the guests questions during the recording of the podcast. Also do like private sort of webinars about stuff that you guys are interested in. Kind of like a monthly subscription thing. I was wondering if you guys wanted to do that. I think that might be really fun. And we'll just all sort of hang out together privately. But yeah, that's an idea I've had as opposed to like a subscription for the course or whatever. But anyways, first game we're going to play. I did hear about Charlie Kirk 1. And here's the thing, guys. Look, regardless of your politics, can we all just agree we don't shoot political opponents? Can we agree? Like, that's not a good idea? I don't think it's hard to think that way. Just, hey, you know what? Maybe don't try and get our way by killing people. So let's have a 15-second moment of silence here for Charlie Kirk and his family, because that's ridiculous. I mean, that pisses me off, regardless of your politics. So here we go. Ready? Yeah, in all seriousness, guys, that's what I got texted about. Apparently he's dead. So stupid. All right. Let's go ahead and play some games and clear the air. It doesn't matter. This is what's. Why do people do this? They go, yeah, but Charlie promotes this, or but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh. You don't. There's no but. You don't kill people. There's no freaking but. Okay, anyway. And I'd be saying this about anybody, no matter where you are politically. I don't care. There's no but. When you say but after that kind of stuff, you have the wisdom and the integrity of a 12-year-old. Hard stop. All right, let's go ahead and play this game. All right, blow up. Press any button to start. Oh, I love this menu. Oh, that feels great. This is awesome. It looks great, feels great, sounds awesome. When you have music, sound, graphics, UI, when it all fits together on the menu and it feels like one cohesive thing, it feels incredible. And that's difficult to do as an indie. All right, let's go. Campaign, baby. So what was this game called? Someone in the chat, let me know what this game is called. I can't remember. Wait, it's on the menu. Blow up demo. All right, no more sad conversations about politics. This is a game dev channel. All right, let's go ahead and click on. Listen to that music, guys. And if you guys could avoid political garbage in the chat, that would be great. We can do RIP. God bless, but that's all I really want to see in the chat, to be honest with you. And yes, this is my channel, so I can say that. All right, campaign. This is great. Check out this music. Avenge humanity. Code overwrite. Awesome. This is great. Initializing. I mean, you should auto-detect, but this is fine. Oh, this is so cool. You can do all sorts of styles. Nostalgia, that feels like, oh, yeah, that feels like Half-Life. I guess that feels like maybe Halo, but not really because of the pixelation. Accessibility, PSX. Yeah, definitely 1998 PC, for sure. Oh, I love that the developer was like, you know what? I want this to be a perfect experience, so I'm going to let people choose their field of view. What do you think, guys? I'm a big fan so far of what I'm getting here. And there's a warning here. That's great. Set opacity? Man, this developer is so generous. This is great. I really do love this. It makes me feel respected. I've never seen something like this before, actually. Press Z to zoom in and out. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, this feels awesome. Okay, that field of view is a little much. What? Really? There we go. All right. You guys ready? This is, so far, in terms of just game feel, this game is really special already. And look at my legs. Oh, yeah, baby. Press E to melee. That is so, oh, the game feels awesome. Let's go. Installing unknown software package. Overclock software installed. Engine power 215%. So I'm a little faster now. Man, that is so rewarding. Press space to jump. Oh yeah, that feels great. New objective: avenge humanity. Let's go. Whoa! I love that. We'll talk really quick, guys, about the game feel in just a sec, because I think it's important to know why this game feels so good. And I think instead of me just saying, "Yay, it's great," I kind of want to clarify why it feels good. First thing is sound. So sound especially in these old sort of boomer shooter retro games, sound is crunchy, and by crunchy I mean plenty of treble, plenty of mid-range, and then there's sort of a subtle bass. It's crunchy, but there's a bass to it. You hear that bass? But it's got a nice crunch to it in the mid-range and the high end. Sound is reactive, so when I press E, I get a sound. Look, do you guys notice that how it doesn't go it's instant. I press E, I get something. There's no question. I want to feel like I have control. That's great. So yeah, it appears on screen, but and that's kind of unrealistic, but hey, it's a video game. So reactivity, the crunchiness of the sound, the reactivity of the sound, right? Footsteps are really, really important. I actually kind of like how heavy it sounds and how loud it is. Kind of got like a RoboCop vibe. But also, the player movement is really smooth. I'm not getting caught on corners and things. Notice how the developer didn't even put rigid colliders inside of this stuff. Now, I think that's actually is that a hologram? It might be a hologram. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, certain things you can just run through, which is totally fine, because I don't want to get stuck on stuff, you know. So in terms of game feel, this game is rock solid. Ooh, is this a Metroidvania? I would kind of love that. So shift maybe. So what was the instructions? Sorry, I was talking about game feel. Oh yeah! Yes! That is awesome! So you press space, and then you press it again. What is this? Oh, I was already down here. Okay. So what do I do? Go over here. Okay. So I didn't fully understand the intro, to be completely honest with the developer. I don't know what I'm doing or what I'm doing. So I would recommend, if I was the developer, an abstract intro is definitely cool, but if you got players like me who are live streaming, don't be afraid to just be pretty obtuse. and straightforward with the intro. Totally fine to keep it the way it was, but maybe some simple voiceover. The world has been destroyed by a virus. Your job is to kill the tech billionaire Timothy Jr. Go. And now I have a motive. So yeah, if that's my goal is to kill Timothy Jr., let me know, you know? And look, you don't have to reveal every mystery of the game, all right? But give me something. Well, Thomas, you should have been paying attention. Well, that's the way it goes with games. That's the way it goes with games. You're gonna have people either streaming and they're talking to the camera, or gamers who don't pay attention. Oh, I love that. Wait, what was that? They're all dead for now. I bought some time till more of these alien worms arrive to revive the corpses again. I have all the tools I need to finally assemble the robot. It'll be far more effective than I dealing with these things. And oh, it's a woman. Okay, Anne. They're all dead for now. I bought some time till more of these alien worms arrive to revive the corpses again. I have all the tools I need to finally assemble the robot. It'll be far more effective than I. It'll be far more effective than I dealing with these things. Not my favorite dialogue. Oh, that's what it was. So that's kind of weird. I would make it so you have to kind of point towards the area to read that. But that might be a little bit of a nitpick. What? Oh, let's press space to jump in! Oh! Wait. Dude, this is so great. I spit everywhere. This is such good teaching. Yesterday, there was a game, I think it was yesterday or the day before, there was a game that gave us instructions on the main menu. Right? No, wrong, bad idea. Breaking the rules. Instead, give it step by step and make me do the things so that I know how to do them. Oh! Oh, that felt great! This game wins. It's so good. I love that music. Straight up 1080. 1080! Okay, what do I do? Sorry. Oh, dude. The checkpoint system is like instant. There's no game over screen. Now, that could be a bad thing because you're not punishing the player enough. Sometimes you can just punish them with time. So what was attack? It was E. Yeah. Give me that. I want that rocket launcher. How do I kill you? Press E to smack projectiles. Okay, let's go. Yeah! Oh, that's so much fun. Y'all wishlist this game. This is great. Nice music, too. Hold E to charge saw. Yeah, I don't know if I would teach that right now. Kind of hard. I don't know if I would teach the saw charging thing because I don't see any reason to use it right now. You know? I don't know. I kind of suck. Kind of hard, I will say. Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's like, how do I dodge those? I think maybe I need to do sprint. But, you know, that's not necessarily a problem that it's hard. What? There we go. Oh, you can just crush them like that. Okay, stop it. Oh, and I can go sideways too with shift. I got it. I got it. Got him. How do I heal myself again? I can't remember. Is it the same music as Ultra Kill? Is it really? Oh crap! I gotta play another game. Time is running out. That was awesome though. Seriously, I don't know if I have any complaints. That was really cool. Okay, next game. Kinsfolk. Let's double check on something. I messaged the developer on Twitter. He said that he would. I couldn't find the right live stream. So he said. Okay, good. Yes. Okay. So let's listen to Thomas with short hair. Games were, so this is Kinsfolk. Good guys, are we good? Okay. Frame rate's really good. Beautiful, great ambience, atmosphere. Honestly, solid. So this was a game I played. This is a game I played last year, and I had some comments. So let's go ahead and listen to the comments. Then we'll play the game. And he said that he updated a lot of the things I complained about. That's a great particle effect right there. All right. Anyway. All right. There's no click sound. I wish there was. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit new game here and get started. No advice for the first game. I really don't have any advice. Careful with that camera. Focus it a little bit more. Okay, okay. Point it out too much. All right, Thomas. Jeez. Okay, I will say, as it pertains to color theory, we are so freaking close. Let me take a screenshot here and show you what I mean. There's an issue with the color theory here. Okay. If you don't mind me saying, give me just a sec. This is important, guys, actually, because I saw this game screenshots on my Twitter account, and I was really impressed, but there was something that felt a little off. And I think it's the color theory, so I'm going to open up the... Oh, this guy is so pretentious. What I wanted to do was, just quickly, it's going to take 30 seconds, promise. 30 seconds. And also there's an issue with our UI. It makes it look really cheap. So let's go ahead and do something really quick. I just want to show you guys how this could look a little bit better. Pick your blue. Okay, pick your blue. All right. If you're going to use a simplistic sort of style like this, number one, I would scrap the normal maps. I know that's a very hot take. I would scrap the normal maps. It makes it look like an asset flip game right here. But I would pick a blue and stick with it. Okay, so for example, let's go to our greens here. Let's go to our blues. That's cyan. Okay, let's go to our cyans here, and we're gonna pick one blue and just stick with it. Okay. So here's what I'm talking about. There we go. Darken. Let's go back to our cyans. Darken. Desaturate. Do you see how it looks a lot more stylized? Yeah. That's what I would do. Okay. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Nothing crazy here. Good color theory. And as it pertains to your text, for God's sake, don't use Helvetica or whatever you're using. Use, Garamond or something, and then just have it say. I'm just gonna choose a word here. Well, and that's what I was thinking. Make it look clean, and the game looks very delicate. Well, you let me talk, and so I think it's very smart to go ahead and just use a delicate and clean font as well. Okay. So you could use. Dude, let me talk. Here, with a subtle drop shadow. Okay. Okay. This is how I would do your UI if I were you. I mean, that's not like that. Okay. Okay. Because right now your UI is really, really, and we've had this issue for 4 straight days of streaming y'all's games. Okay. The UI is killing everyone's games. It just looks so cheap. Yeah. So this is so cheap. I'm trying to help you. Okay. I promise. I'm not. No, but I have zoom. Look how much easier. Look how much better this looks. Okay. And this is what I would do. I would do a soft blur here. I'll do this, something like that. Blur it. Just hang tight, guys. Hang tight. I promise this is gonna help you. Do that, and then what are we saying here? But I just had a question. I have a question for you, and I want to know. Clean it up, guys. Clean up your UI. Clean is always the best approach. Okay. Do this. Boop. Put your WASD there in the same Garamond font, right? Let's just. Okay, so that's cool. Line up. What else, Thomas? As a publisher, if I were graphic design, whether publishers know it or not. So my solution, like simple. Shut up. Communicate. Simple UI. What about the gameplay? I had some issues with the gameplay. 20 times better.
This to me screams competency. Now, all of this here looks amazing. It's the UI that's hurting us.
Okay.
Whoa, I'm really slow.
How could this have happened? I feel lost.
He walks like he's limping. I don't like that. Did you mention that, Thomas?
You and me help each other
Do you agree?
Because you were the one who always had the answers. And I'm not sure I can do this on my own.
Okay, so how? That's pretty slow.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like
Okay,
this.
Is fine. Well, I like that. Good intro.
okay.
Good voice acting. Pretty good voice acting.
What's the point of it all?
Yeah, I don't know if I like how slow it is.
Turning it up for you guys.
What? Where is that noise coming from?
It's a baby. It's a little boring.
It is
I
a
would speed
little.
it up a little bit.
It is a little boring.
Confused.
It doesn't mean you can't start a game slow. It's just you gotta catch people's attention pretty quick. We just don't have the freedom we used to have with indie games. We gotta catch people's attention quick.
But don't worry. I will figure something out for the both of us.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
I know what she would want us to do.
Okay, we need to speed this up. I wish there was footprints. Stories discovered. Hope not discovered. What? Okay, I don't know what that means. Stories discovered. Ugh, not again.
Remember the
Oh, the problem with this YouTuber is he doesn't stop. Like he comes across kind of like he knows everything. And it's like, dude, you've released what, 2 games?
first time we moved here, you know. Your mother loved this place. The only thing I felt at the time was how cold
I don't know. He gives me this sort of cringy vibe.
and foreign it was.
I mean, how does he even have,
But now,
come on,
this is our home.
subscribers at all?
I'm sad we have to go. And I'm sad that you won't see more of it.
Why did I have to walk during that? So you're forced to walk during dialogue, which I understand, but considering the game is so slow to start, I would speed up. We got to get going. We got to speed up. Whoa.
I can.
This should be easy enough.
There's discrepancy with the UI. We already talked about that. The story is really slow to start. There's no motivator. There's no motivation. There is no. Then I switched to summer and I switched to first person, which was really odd. Pick one. Don't give me both, unless that's something related to the game mechanics.
I totally agree. That's so disorienting. I forgot. Honestly, I was thinking about this game today, and I was thinking, is that the same game where you, or were these completely separate games? Yeah, he also sells courses. That's what's crazy, is he sells courses. And they're like premium courses. So it's really strange to me that he just roasts people's games. It's like, bro, can you not release your own? You know? So, in all seriousness, though, I am on my 3rd commercial release, and it's almost done. Okay, so yeah, we have a pretty good idea here of what this game is. So let's go ahead and play the update and see if the changes were made. You know, Radioactive is like, what is happening? No, I will say, guys, seriously though, I kind of think that way about myself all the time. Most of you probably understand that feeling of like really, really liking yourself and being proud of yourself, and then also really not liking yourself. Hi, my name is Vinko, and I'm an indie developer. So font looks good. I like the drop shadow. Very good. I would soften the drop shadow a little bit more, Vinko. Feels just a little bit like 2003. So I would soften that, blur it. But yeah, font looks great. Oh, guys, look what he did. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's not good, though. But that's fine. I guess you're using some sort of accessibility tool, which is totally fine. What happened there? That's great. I don't know what's going on here, actually. Whoa. That was way too long. You should have sent me down there, like, immediately. Color theory's great! Yes! It looks so much better. Oh, this looks so much better. Move, interact, jump, and look. Okay. Man, it is a grind, though. It's still so slow. Ooh. Just go. Why am I tiptoeing? That's the one thing, man. If the developer's watching, it looks so much better. The UI is awesome. I'd shrink these. If you ever want to know if your UI is too big, just play like a game on the... I don't know why this helps, but play a game on the Steam Deck, like a professional game, like Journey or Resident Evil, and look how small their UI is. I also don't need this. This UI here makes it look like it's a demo. Just because it's a demo doesn't mean it needs to be a demo. Just because it's a demo doesn't mean it needs to look like a demo. Does that make sense? Yeah. But man, that is so low. I would also add some fog. I don't know why you removed the fog. I mean, that does look really pretty, but I would increase the fog distance to be a little bit, or make the fog distance a little closer. So I'm stuck here. I don't know why. Visually, guys, can we all agree that this game looks incredible? It looks really good. Definitely getting Last Tree vibes. But man, this is some tough movement. I'm bored. I'm real bored. And I'm trying to help you if you're watching. If you're the developer watching, I'm trying to help. I really am. I'm bored. And I didn't know to go there. I was facing this direction. So you gotta account for morons like me who are gonna go the wrong way. It's too slow. Most players are not that patient. Totally agree with Dark Tree. You gotta let me run, dude. Or point me here and have a little arrow. Or highlight the stone like you did there. Yeah. So I need to be like right here, and that's where the camera needs to be when we start. Am I missing something, or was it? Maybe I'm wrong. The problem with what you've got here is you start the player in the wide open. They're gonna go where you don't want them to go. That's the rule. What's my thoughts on invisible walls? I think they should be not that. That's my rule. Not that. I have invisible walls in Twisted Towers demo at the very beginning, and they're next to the ocean. It does look like he's limping. So, developer, you've done amazing. It looks so much better. The UI looks great, right? This is awesome. It's beautiful. The music is great. The color theory, that skybox is awesome. You've really done a great job. It's still too slow. You know what he was walking like? He's walking like he's got a full diaper. That's how my toddlers walk when they have a full diaper. And to the developer, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to tell you this is what players are going to feel. And my hope is that you change it, because I don't want you to have developers overlook all your hard work because the guy's walking like he has a full diaper. Don't do invisible walls, let them drown. I just need another $20,000 to make it happen.
How could this have happened? We were supposed to do this together. You and me. Help each other out. Because you were the one who always had the answers. And I'm not sure I can do this on my own.
Good voice acting. The game looks 10 times better. Seriously. So slow. So slow. Okay, I can move now. You know what I would do? I'd put black bars over it
It's still like the fading out. Everything is so. It's like just grinding, and I feel like we need to speed it up. Speed up the transition. Speed up that introduction to the game where the camera points down to the tree. Just go.
What's
bring it
the
down.
point of it all?
Let me run. Point me in the direction of the tombstone.
I feel lost without you. Lost and alone. Wait. What? Where is that coming from?
I'd add reverb here. Okay, so, you know, what's interesting here about the dialogue, it's not terrible. I think about what I would say if my kids, God forbid, went to see the Lord. And I think he's talking about his baby. I wouldn't say, I feel alone without you. I would say, are you alone? I'd say, do you need me? Are you okay? Is everything okay where you are? Do you need me? I'd be thinking about my baby, not me. I'd be like, are you okay? That's what really makes me tear up, is thinking, my baby is all alone without me to help. So that's something to keep in mind.
Shh. Hey, everything will be okay. I know you miss her too. You must
Okay, so it's about the wife.
so
Okay, I got you.
confused right now. But don't worry. I will figure something out for the both of us.
So I don't know who he's talking about.
I think I know what she would want us to do.
Let's help the developer out in the chat. Do we know who he's talking about? Do we know? And Jason, by the way, you've got kids. Do you know kind of what I'm saying? Like if you lost your child, you'd be thinking about where they are. Do they need you? They're all alone. When my dog died, I put my dog down a couple weeks ago. I just wept for like 2 hours. And you know what I was the most sad about? I was saying I was sorry. I was like, I'm so sorry, because I felt like he was alone, you know? So, but I don't know who we're talking about. Guys, let me know in the chat. I'm just sitting here talking. Just start me with this ability. Seriously, start me with this ability to run. Just have me run up here and press E, you know? This looks so pretty, though. Way to go. Woohoo! Yeah, let's go. Oh, man, that's great. It looks so pretty. You've done an amazing job with the graphics and the music. Boy, but that intro is so low. Jason, it wasn't Jeb. I told you it wasn't Jeb. Oh, it's my... I'm so sorry, guys. I had 2 dogs. George, which George is in Pinstripe. How many of you play Pinstripe? And George in the game that's George. George went to live with my in-laws because he was nipping at my baby daughter. And so he went to live with my in-laws down the street. But I went and put him down because he was super old. And it was hard. It was really hard. It's not like I saw George a lot, to be completely honest with you. I got completely wrapped up in my 3 kids. My in-laws loved George a lot, though. And
I remember the first time we moved here, you know. Your mother loved this place.
Who are we talking to? Guys, in the chat, let's give a vote for the developer, because I'm trying to help the developer. The game looks amazing. The music is good. I don't know who I'm talking to. So can you guys let the developer know, yes, I know who we're talking to and what we're talking about, or no, I don't know who we're talking to or what we're talking about. Yes, I know who we're talking to. No, I have no idea. Yeah, there's a lot of dialogue, and I still don't know who we're talking to. Single dad speaking to the baby? Okay, it's a single dad speaking to the baby. But where'd the baby go? Is the baby in my wrap? Is that where the baby is? Because that's not a good place to put a baby. Okay, so some of you are saying yes. Yeah, I feel like we need to just clarify. Would it help to clarify? So that's the next question. Write clarify if you think we need more clarity. Write no clarity if you don't think we need more clarity.
I'm sad we have to go. And I'm sad that you won't see more of it.
Say clarity or no clarity. Yes, clarity. No, we don't need more clarity. But to the developer, bravo. Great music. The UI's awesome. The graphics look great. I'm really happy with what you've done here. Yeah.
It's time. We can't stay here anymore. We need to go back to that place. I don't really want to, but we have to. It's what she would do.
Woohoo, let's go! Alright, so looks like the majority of the audience in the chat disagrees with old Thomas. So you guys, to the developer, listen to the chat. Don't listen to old Thomas here. Let's see if I can get stuck. Nope, that's good. So far, so good. I wish I knew... Okay, there's a baby right there. Okay, I'm carrying a baby. Got it. I'm getting Morrowind vibes with that jump. Wait. E.
I used to run around. Shh. Whoa. Everything's okay. What? I'm here with you. You're not alone. Shh. Everything will be okay. You were so much better at this.
Is this the, oh, this, I think I'm the wife, or? Okay, so he's talking to the wife. Got it.
Hey, you said you would corral the chickens into the coop an hour ago.
Better get to it. Father doesn't like it when I make him wait.
Alright, I'm a child now. So yeah, my feedback was going into first person was really odd. Man, I kind of like the game in first person.
This should be easy enough. Just gotta be fast.
Nice voice
I
acting.
can do it.
So, guys, if you had to choose one over the other, which one would you choose? Now, only pick one, and I'm not saying the developer has to do this, but would you pick first person or third person? If you had to pick one for this game, third person or first person? This looks incredible. Look how pretty this is, guys. Look at that beautiful grass. Corral the chickens, son. Gimme.
Gotcha. Now I just gotta bring you back to the coop.
I don't remember this voice acting in the previous version. This is great. Dude, the developer, if you just made it first person and I had this level of speed and fidelity, I would be so much happier with the game. I don't feel like it needs to have that stiff limitation at the beginning of the game. I just do first person and I would just, you'd have to kind of kill your darlings a little bit by getting rid of that third person, but this is so much better.
Sprinters. There must be a better way.
Fifth person. But if you're a watching developer,
Good job, man.
Perfect. One more fluffy friend secured.
I think there's some pacing issues with the beginning. Things are slow and stiff. But you're so close. You're so close. And
There
that first
must
5
be a
minutes
better
will
way.
that first 5 minutes will dictate whether the rest how you proceed to develop the rest of the game. I'd probably highlight that chicken coop. But yeah. Do we agree or do we disagree that we need to do pick a camera perspective?
Finally, you're mine.
Pick one camera perspective. Do we agree? Yes. The developer needs to choose one camera perspective, or disagree?
They sure are real sprinters. There must be a better way.
And then I'm not another character. I'm younger. I also don't know why I flashed back to being a child when I was seeing a burnt down farm or something. 2 is weird, I agree. Unless it's Resident Evil 5 or whatever the was it Resident Evil? What's the newest Resident Evil gonna be? Dude, it's running in the water! Because the new Resident Evil has a we need a post-processing volume down here. Get your butt over here. I'm gonna break your neck. Gotcha! This is great. Okay, so mostly agree. Rahul is the odd man out. But guess what, Rahul? I respect your opinion and I respect your courage to stand tall and disagree. You have courage.
There must be a better way.
There must be a better way. Well, I could just grab him by the neck
chickens
and
are back, but look
make some
at the
fried
time
chicken.
it took. A task half done is as good as none. Something you have yet to fully grasp, it seems.
Oh man. Yeah, voice acting's great. Like, y'all, imagine if this was first person. It would be so. I feel
can't
like it would
help
make way more
but
sense.
Think how you will remember me one day.
I'm curious if the developer played the first tree. Can we give a bravo to the developer? Just a big old bravo in the chat for making the necessary changes, or at least most of them. I disagree with a few of the choices still. A nice bravo. Because so far it feels great. You know, music's awesome and graphics are great and uncovering memories here.
Oh, your mother loved to spend nights here when it was warm in the summer.
See, but that's the
We
thing.
would lie back and watch the night sky fill with stars.
Who are we talking to? There's this shift between, like, I'm talking to the baby, and then I'm talking to the wife, and then I'm talking to the baby, and then I'm talking to the wife, and it can be very disorienting. Look at that! We got ourselves a
One
nice
time
Dark
she
Souls
saw a shooting
vibe.
star and made a wish.
I would make that
I
bigger.
asked her what she wished for. Do you know what she said? She wished for you. And now, you're here.
Hey, check out that inverse kinematics on the feet. Do you guys see that? This is probably why the developer's like, don't make me kill my third-person controller because I worked really hard on those feet.
This forest. We better keep the ruins in sight. It wasn't fun getting lost in there last time.
Random Gaming Short says, hey, the developer has his own vision. Correct. However, the developer also asked me to play it and give my thoughts. So I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just saying. He said, hey, can you play it again? I put some new stuff in it. So there's my thoughts. Vinco, bravo, great job. Very, very good. I love the changes you put in here.
I let you know the main things. Starting a new game, it takes forever to pan down. It's very slow. I feel stiff. I feel like I'm like frozen, and I don't want to feel that way. Going from third person to first person feels odd. If that's a gimmick and you do it over and over again, I kind of understand where you're coming from. I don't think it's like the cleverest gimmick, but if that's your gimmick, I guess I understand. I also have trouble understanding who I'm talking to, but that's just me. Am I talking to the wife? Am I talking to the kid? I also feel like it's odd that I can't see the kid in some way. So yeah, but other than that, really great job. Seriously. Thomas, what's the ratio between wishlist and demo downloads? I don't know. IK fee equals more, is greater than more enjoyable game. I don't agree, but I think that's a funny thing to say. Meganaut demo. Let's go ahead and play Meganaut. Seriously, great job to that developer. Really good work. This is a demo version of Meganaut. Content might not be the final quality. This is a game by Rubikai that takes place in the Lorne's lore. Sure, no idea who that is or what that is, but hey, thanks for letting me know. And by the way, guys, let me turn this down. And by the way, guys, feel free to check out the 2D art program below. I decided to go ahead and extend this sale through the weekend. Might as well. Check it out below. See if it's something you're interested in. You get 25% off my massive art program. Who's this guy? Why should I listen to him? Why should I get his course? My games have been featured by Time Magazine, Washington Post, and PC Gamer. For their art style, for their music. They're 2D games. So if you want to learn 2D art and learn exactly what you need to know for 2D art, and you don't want to have to shuffle through all the fluff, just learn what you need to know for indie games. Check it out. You also get my 3D art program completely free. Join hundreds of students worldwide. Check it out below. This sale will end. It definitely officially ends on Tuesday next week. I'm not going to extend it again. Good grief. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels good. That's what we needed. This is a little disorienting. The way things are grouped here is kind of odd. I would give me some space and put that cancel button here and put that save button here. Okay, let's go ahead and hit start. Are you sure this will erase your current progress? I don't have current progress. And if I press yes here, I want to hear a big sound like I just started a game. Nope. Give me a. We live in the habitat. I'm a scavenger. I look for salvageable resources needed to sustain this place. My buddy Saija is a maintenance engineer. Our jobs require us to go outside the habitat regularly. One day he didn't come back from his shift. It's dangerous out there. Easy to get lost, ran out of resources, and die. They say he went into the deep willingly, which is suicide without proper training. Even scavengers only go on well-researched paths. I have to know why he went out. So I volunteered to investigate. You know what? It's kind of a text dump. I'm not too worried about it, though, because you just told me the who, what, when, and where, and why. And I'm appreciative of that. That helps me want to keep playing. So I'm not going to complain too much. How many wish lists do I have? We are nearing 100,000. Ascend and talk to the maintenance engine. Oh, yes. Let's go. I love this. Those god rays look like unreal. Ascend and talk to the maintenance engineers in the area for clues. Descend and descend with QE respectively. Woohoo! This is so horrifying.
So scary. I love this stuff, man. What's that James Cameron movie? Does anyone know? James Cameron. It's about going underwater. Can someone Google it? That movie is so good. I'm reminded of that here. Look at that shadow, too. That definitely doesn't look like a Unity shadow. I think that's got to be Unreal. This is great. Good sound design, too. The Abyss. Titanic. Yeah. Yeah, look. I'm Leo. But only at the end of the movie. This is so cool. What a cool concept. I really like this concept. Now I have a bit of a concern here, which is if I go in the wrong direction. Oh, look at that mist. My concern is if I go in the wrong direction, we are screwed. I'm going to have to go all the way back up. I don't love that light. If it were me, kill the emissive of the light and just have light around me and you don't have to justify it. That light is so bright, it hurts my eyes. So, in the chat, do we agree or disagree? Get rid of that light. The emissive, the mesh. Keep the light. In fact, what I would do is I would put a subtle point light around the entire player so that I can see the player, and there's sort of a rim light around him. And then I would do a very subtle spotlight in front of him with like a volumetric. I like the shadow. I think the shadow is really... But yes, I agree with you that there shouldn't be shadows on the player because it's making the player look really strange. But look, guys, I'm worried that I'm going in the wrong direction and I'm going to have to go all the way back, which is not great game design for the very beginning. Like if this was halfway through the game and I had tools to figure out where I needed to go, this is totally fine. But right now, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do or where I'm supposed to go or where I am. It's a cool concept. The atmosphere is great. Music's great. Okay. Yeah, that light is a real problem. So let's get a vote in the chat. Yes, remove the light. No, keep the light. No, it's fine. Look, it's fine to have the light. I'm just going to make my case here. It's fine to have the light and even have a little dot above his head and it's sort of like floating and stuff. That's too bright though. Like I'm getting kind of a headache looking at that bright light. It's really uncomfortable. Yeah, it's hurting my eyes too. Yeah, so what a cool concept, but I don't know where I'm going. It's a very cool concept. And man, getting lost is such a slow process. And the music, ooh, that hurts my ears. It's kind of a headache-inducing game. Let's talk really quickly about how we could solve this music issue. I'm not gonna pretend to be super smart. All you got to type in is underwater ambience with eerie music on YouTube, and we'll find a cool creepy video. And this one is probably gonna be amazing. Let's take a listen.
So here it is. The high pitch. Here's the thing about being underwater. Treble doesn't travel very well underwater. So the fact that you have it's like a ringing in my ears. It's really disorienting because it's like I can't hear that kind of thing underwater. Now the breath is really cool. The is really cool. So yeah, those are my thoughts. And please let me know. I want to start doing this more. Let me know in the chat. Do we agree with Thomas or do we disagree with Thomas? Because I don't want the developer to think Thomas is a genius. I'm just a YouTuber. So we have direction issues. No idea. Not erection issues. Direction issues. I'm not that old. We have direction issues. That light is giving me a headache. I do think, obviously, we need light, but not that. That's really disorienting. And then also... we have ambience issues. I don't like that ambience. Let's find a different one. This is better. Oh, this is so much better. What's that up there? And like if I'm looking forward, that light is right in the way. Yeah, I can't see where I'm looking because that light's in the way. What? What? Wow. Okay, yeah. Game design issues. Major game design issues. I just got it. I went... the player assumed I was going to go up, and then I went down, and then the whole game broke. Well, not really, but it got... I was about to quit, honestly. So now I can go up here. Whoa. And now I was just told I can zoom out. So what we need is a guided experience, and then it opens up, and we have a map, and we have some kind of indicator. You have to guide the player first. You can't trust they're going to go in the right direction. So yeah. Okay. I think that's all I've got time for today, guys. But we're going to vote. Okay, you ready to vote? So I'm going to go ahead and put in the chat a poll, and we can vote for who we want. Oh, I want to take a look at this video and see what the links or the names are of the games. Oh, I want to put these in the poll. Yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Give me just a sec. I'm going to go ahead and Kinsfolk, Blow Up, and Meganaut. Which game will probably get the highest score on Steam? That's how we vote, guys. It's not your favorite game. It's which one do you think is going to get the highest score? Kinsfolk, Blow Up, or Meganaut. And I'm about to post this. I'm going to post it. Let you guys start voting. While you do that, guys... Why do I only test released games? I test demos, mainly demos, but also I do test release games. But yeah, I want to say a huge thank you to Alexander, Larry, Marco, TK, Chris, Rick, Dave, Chris, Joseph, Emmett, Demertro, Adam, Rob, Zach, Brandon, Marco, Joseph, Azier, and Zachary. I want to say a huge thank you for joining 2D Art Pro. And look, guys, I went ahead, extended the sale all the way till Tuesday. I usually do a 2-week sale anyway for all of my programs when I do a sale event. I don't know why, but I did a week-long one for this. And I talked to my wife about it today. I was like, do you think I should just extend it? We're just going to extend it. extended by 5 days, so all the way to Tuesday next week. That's a 2-week sale. So it's a 14-day sale, not a 7-day sale. Anyways, if you want to join, check it out below if you want to learn from an actual Time Magazine featured game artist and Washington Post and all that cool stuff. If you want to learn from an artist who's been published, who has commercial releases with very positive scores on Steam. If you want to learn the 2D art side of things for game dev, check it out below. You're only going to learn what you need to know. That's what's so great about these courses. I'm not going to give you fluff. I'm going to give you what I use to make beautiful 2D art. You're going to get 25% off, and you'll also get my 3D art program taught by me and also Felipe. Felipe is the artist who did this game. Let me show it to you, by the way, guys. This is called Twisted Tower, and most of you have heard of this game, but I figured I'd just go ahead and show it to you. This is Twisted Tower. So if you want to learn how to do art like this, you're not going to learn all of this, but you're going to learn a lot of this. Hey, check out the programs below and see if it's something you're interested in, okay? Okie dokie. Are we ready to take a look at the poll? I'm going to go ahead and take a gander on what I think. Not what I think you guys are going to vote for, but what I think is going to get the best score on Steam. The robot game is probably going to be the best score. After that is probably going to be Kinsfolk, because like atmospheric, moody story games tend to be well received by an audience because that audience is niche. And when they buy those games, they know they're looking for an emotional story, so they'll probably just give it a good upvote, especially with the beautiful music. And honestly, though, that diving game, there's something real special there. That game could very well be a special game with the right loop. And if they fix the stuff that we mentioned, there's something there that could be really cool. All right, so what do we got? What's the poll, guys? I think we've got Blow Up, then Kinsfolk, then Meganaut. I wouldn't call it Meganaut. I would call it like The Depths or something like that. It's probably taken. So yeah. All right, guys, please enjoy your day. I love you so much. This was so fun. And you are, I'll write a song for you. You are my love. I want to see you on Friday. We'll play another game. Amen. Yep, I'm going to do plenty of new courses next year. And also a membership program. But I got to release Twisted Tower. So I haven't really had time to do all that. Thanks for showing up, guys. Love you. Bossy Studio said, all right, I'm leaving. Yeah, rip Charlie Kirk for sure. Regardless of where you are on the political aisle, that stuff's bad. So let's not do that. All love to all people, right, guys? Regardless of your views. So rip to Charlie Kirk, man. Man, that's just bad. That sucks. Love you guys. Take it easy. I love you. Thomas, how much is genre important? I wouldn't say it's good for like marketability necessarily. Anyway, I think it's good to stick to a genre though, because it helps the game be consumable and accessible to a wide